Show with Caroline Sutton, the show where you get to decide who's right. I'm Caroline Sutton. First, I'd like to introduce you to our partner, Today is America. Today is America is a conservative outreach program to Gen Z. I love their merchandise. My favorite sweatshirt is from Today is America, and it has a Smokey the Bear with a little MAGA hat, and it says, "Only you can prevent socialism." So go check out their merchandise. The link is at the end of this video, and use the discount code SUTTON, all caps, SUTTON, and get 10% off any and all of their merchandise. We have an exciting debate taking place next week on the topic of whether the country would be better off today if Hillary were president. Tune in next week to watch the right team's defense of Trump over Hillary, and be sure to stick around for the end of this episode for a sneak preview of the debate. At a time when most political discourse takes place over Facebook and Twitter and often ends in vicious personal attacks, we aim to provide a platform for civil conversation using logic, reason, and facts. Our priority is to promote uncensored free speech in order to better understand differing perspectives. In addition to debates, we'll be debunking several myths and misconceptions, particularly regarding the conservative agenda, that have been dividing our nation. I'm thrilled to introduce our team of future pundits, commentators, and leaders. These brave young individuals have set themselves apart from their peers by being shamelessly and outspoken conservative and always defending that the right is right.
I'm Lily Colin, I'm from upstate New York, and I'm a freshman in college right now. I'm a Republican because I am sick of seeing the left being extremely manipulative and hating this country. Notice how whenever you meet someone patriotic, you automatically assume they're on the right? Me too.
Hey, I'm Alyssa, and I'm Mississippi. Hey, I'm Alyssa, I'm from Mississippi, and I'm 21 years old. In all seriousness, I'm in college, and I'm studying nursing, and I love it.
What's up, guys? My name is Blake Cresses. I'm 18 years old, and I'm from Atlanta, Georgia. I consider myself conservative because I'm pro-life. I want to defend our Constitution, our Second Amendment, and our borders. And I love Trump because he's ending a lot of these foreign wars and making peace around the world.
Hi, I'm Jaylee Pullen Blevins. I'm from Ohio, and I'm a conservative because I'm tired of the Democratic Party's lies.
Hi guys, I'm Isabel Vance. I was born and raised in West Virginia, but now I'm going to school at Monmouth University in New Jersey. I'm a conservative because I believe strongly in capitalism. If socialism worked, my family wouldn't have had to flee Cuba, and I would not be here today.
Hey everyone, my name is Colton. I'm 19 years old from Maryland. I attend Coastal Carolina University as an intelligence and national securities major with a double minor in pre-law and criminology.
Hi guys, my name's Brittany and I'm from Florida. I'm a first-year law student. I'm conservative because I believe that the law should be interpreted the way it was written.
Hey y'all, my name's Ella Maulding and I'm 17 years old and I live in Mississippi. I'm a conservative and I'm most passionate on the issues of abortion and child trafficking among elite pedophiles.
Hey guys, my name's Jackson Omeja. I'm from Wisconsin. I'm a senior in high school, and I'm a conservative because I'm sick and tired of the lies that the Democratic Party has been telling African Americans like me for decades now.
I consider myself conservative because I'm pro-life. I want to defend our Constitution, our Second Amendment, and our borders. And I love Trump because he's ending a lot of these foreign wars and making peace around the world. He's also hilarious.
If socialism worked, my family wouldn't have had to flee Cuba, and I would not be here today. I'm also a conservative because I prioritize economic issues over social issues.
Favorite movie? Step Brothers. Or any Will Ferrell movie, because I absolutely love Will Ferrell.
My favorite movie would probably have to be National Treasure.
My favorite movie is Legally Blonde. I love the color pink.
I only have to say Kill Bill. I'm a huge Quentin Tarantino fan. I also love the Rocky series and the Star Wars movies.
My hobbies would have to be volleyball and making TikToks.
I don't really have that many hobbies because I spend most of my time either working or doing schoolwork, but I guess you could include golfing because I'm a member of the women's golf team at Monmouth.
My hobby would have to be vlogging, and I also love fashion, so I like to get dressed up and go do photo shoots with my friends.
Okay, so anyone that knows me knows I love hats. I love them. These are some of my favorite ones. I got my American flag hat. I love this one. Look at my hair. Got my Trump hat. And then I got my Today's America hat.
I'm obsessed with caffeine, so I'd probably say I spend way too much money on that.
What do you spend too much money on? Mine would have to be Duncan.
Something I love is my cat. His name is Thanos. He's absolutely adorable. I also have a fish. His name is Genghis Khan. So, yeah, it's pretty sweet.
A few of my favorite Republicans are Ted Cruz and Dan Crenshaw, if we're talking Republicans that are in office right now.
I have a lot, but my favorite political inspirations would probably be Candace Owens, Ted Cruz, Ben Shapiro, and Kayleigh McKinney.
I have to say Lincoln, Reagan, Trump, and Kimberly Klacik. I think she's killing the game in Baltimore right now.
Mine would have to be Candace Owens, She has become known for her increasingly Trump pro-activism as a black woman.
Dream job. I've always wanted to work Border Patrol in Texas because that's what my dad did, and I've heard lots of cool stories, and I've always wanted to do that, so.
I hope to attend law school after graduation to further pursue my dream job of becoming a federal attorney dealing with counterterrorism.
My dream job would have to be either a biology teacher or a flight nurse.
My dream job would probably be a political journalist or maybe even a Supreme Court justice, even though that's a long shot, or a rock star.
My dream job would probably be somewhere in politics, but if that didn't work out, I'd probably do something in law enforcement, to be completely honest.
My dream job is to be a university professor because I'm so tired of having liberal professors that just try to force their beliefs on us. I want to be a professor that prioritizes teaching and educating rather than indoctrinating.
City or country? I live in the country and I absolutely love it. It's beautiful, it's open, and you get to see everything.
I live in a city, so I would say I prefer the city to the country, but I grew up in the country and I always love a good trip home.
I live in the city. I absolutely hate it. I want to live in the country when I'm older.
My favorite celebrity is Zac Efron.
Definitely have to be Donald Trump, but since that's a given, I'll go with my second option, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Dude is hugely successful and a massive inspiration.
If I could meet one celebrity, it would either be Bon Jovi, Morgan Wallen, Luke Combs, or Donald Trump.
My guilty pleasure would have to be shopping. I spend way too much money on clothes, especially at H&M and Tommy Hilfiger.
Fun fact, I'm studying criminal justice in college right now, and I absolutely hate online school and Zooms.
Absolutely love dogs, like any kind of dog. But this is my Rosie. She's a Chihuahua and she's my girl.
Piqued my interest in politics was when Barack Obama won the election in 2008. I was in kindergarten and I was so intrigued by it. I stayed inside from recess and watched the inauguration on Smartboard, and I absolutely regret it now.
One fun fact about me is that I'm a bartender.
A fun fact about me is that one of my biggest dreams in life is to travel the whole world.
And boomers say they're worried about the future of our nation. Jackson and Lily will be taking on two liberals in our video coming out next week. They'll be defending why the country would not be better off under Hillary as president. Let's take a look at a preview from next week's debate.
She would have taken the approach that Bill Clinton kind of took against, terrorism, and whenever they had an attack, his approach failed. The U.S. never really stood up for themselves.
After Trump had killed Qasem Soleimani, there was a planned attack on the embassy in the same region that Soleimani was killed, and Donald Trump sent forces to disperse the crowd that was storming the embassy. So that's one of the ways that I would like to compare how Clinton and Trump would have performed differently from one another. Was comparing Benghazi.
But I don't think that Hillary would have done anything that differently. I guess responding directly to Lily, in her opinion that he would have taken a Bill Clinton approach to terrorism. Brookings notes in 2016, basically while she was campaigning against Trump, that she supported Barack Obama's decisions to deploy more special forces and intensify airstrikes against ISIS, and that many of her advisors were hypothetical advisors were prominent advocates of increased use of the military, particularly in Syria. So I really don't think on the topic of terrorism that Trump has such a different idea and such different success than what Hillary would have had.
Talk about the allyships. We have become very isolated. And in 2016, Hillary stated that one of the goals she had was to pursue diplomatic strategy again when resolving Syria's civil war and the Iraq conflict. She had a much more together plan. But overall, when you're looking at Trump's plan in 2016 and Hillary's plan in 2016, they both had the same goal, and their plans, while different in detail, were the same overall.
That full video will be coming out next week, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. In the weeks to come, the Right Team will be giving their election predictions. We'll also be doing a commentary on the trending movie, The Social Dilemma. Comment below what other topics you'd like to see us discuss. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next week.